Hey there, Fat to Fit. Hey there, YouTube. This is Fat to Fit with another video. This one's about losing weight and keeping it off. So, since I've lost 70 pounds, eating right, working out, sticking with it, having a plan, seeing it through. So things happen, like the summer happens, vacation happens. You want to kind of like walk away from what you've been doing the right thing. Eating light, eating, less fatty proteins like beef and pork and stuff like that. Eating healthier foods, like plant-based diet. That's what I've been doing. Just plants every day. I did try some vegan cheese today. Dia's jalapeno Havarti style. They don't call it cheese, which I think is a good thing because not really cheese in the sense that it doesn't come from cows or goats, I guess. But it is really good, just as long as you don't call it cheese, because then that creates the expectation it's going to taste like cheese. Anyways, I'm not trying to get off the rails here, but one thing I've noticed in this transformation, in this lifestyle change, is that how much I identified with the heavier me, and how much I didn't anticipate that was going to be troublesome. So, we used to have nicknames, call me Fat Daddy. I got 2 kids. I'm 40, sue me. 44, sue me, got 2 kids. I was, bigger. I had like multiple chins. I like to go like this and make, talk weird for the kids. My kids like that. They don't care that I'm skinny or fat. Kids, they need you, and they're not gonna be too worried about that. But I really did notice. I kept saying, kept calling myself Fat Daddy, kept calling myself Chubbo and all these things when it's really not true. So I think a lot of success with keeping the weight off is accepting that the new you will be different, accepting that the new you will be need to stick to the plan, not get on vacation and then just start eating a bunch of hot dogs or start eating a bunch of fried chicken or start eating a bunch of potato salad. I think it's interesting, and maybe this isn't just an American thing, but I think it's interesting that all the foods associated with vacation are horrible for you. Hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, we already said those things, ribs, they're terrible for you. There's 100 different kinds of things. It's either too fatty, too sugary, too much added salt. Alcohol, of course, comes with vacation time, comes with, taking a vacation, whether it's a physical one or an emotional, mental one. Alcohol is bad for you. Alcohol is, by definition, a poison, a very low-grade poison. Drinking it, will affect your health. So at the same time, you want to, stay lean. You want to accept that you're the new, skinnier, better looking. I don't know, better looking is, how you describe me, but, you have to accept that you're a new person. You have to accept that this new cycle of you eat this, and then you eat that, and then, okay, that's boring, so then you have an alternative that's just as healthy, and you eat this, and you eat that, and then you just kind of rotate it through. I've done a lot of spicy things, because spicy doesn't mean fatty. I've done a lot of alternative things. I used to really like melted cheese, so I really like hummus. Now, that's not the same thing, of course. But, I used to really like crackers and chips and things of that nature. They're not particularly good for you. So I eat less and less of that. If I like crackers, then I eat nuts. Now, that's not a one-to-one, but that's, you could take one of those things that's bad, like chips, and you can swap it out with something that's healthier, like almonds and different seeds that that you might enjoy. And so that's the big thing. But getting back to accepting that you've lost the weight, accepting that you're not that persona that you had of the overweight personality is gone. Accept that you're sort of an athlete. Losing weight doesn't make you an athlete. I guess I'm not really that interested in being an athlete. I'm not really interested in being on somebody's team or anything like that. I think that's kind of what my point of view is as things progress, and that's going to become more prevalent in my videos and different blogs and different social media posts. That what's really important is that you are on board with whatever change you make. That you are the captain of those decision-making processes. That you're not hiring somebody online to give you a workout scheme. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to know what's good for you? Only you know what's good for you. And only you are going to know, by trial and error, which those things are. Of course, what I will be getting into is that, you have to kind of, you have to eat less red meat, eat less pork, less or no pork. You don't really need pork. You don't really need red meat, especially hamburger. That stuff is just chock full of, wow, everything that would be on the killing floor. Just the whole idea just creeps me out. So don't do the hamburger thing. I don't think you should do the hamburger thing. If I'm honest, if I'm saying you should make the decision for yourself, hamburger is just absolutely packed with fat. If you look at the label, they don't even lie about what the percentage of fat is. When something's 30, 40% fat, can that be a good thing? And what kinds of fats? They don't specify that. Does it have monosaturated? Or does it have all those saturated fats? They're terrible, right? Those are things you should be looking into getting rid of. But anyhow, trying to get back to. So when you can create a new persona. So I guess my new persona is the guy who runs, the guy who rides his bike, the guy who swims. You know what I mean? I did make a shirt that says I run on veggies, and that, that's, I'm not suggesting that anybody, that plant-based is the only way to go. If you cut out the animal products, you will cut out a lot of fat and most of the cholesterol from your diet, which, it's not a bad thing, but it's such a hurdle. When we're talking about emotional and mental hurdles, like, who are you, what do you think about you, these kind of things. That's a huge hurdle, is getting over that hump. That, I've been eating meat all my life, I've been eating animal products all my life, and I'm suggesting that, it's not necessary that you ditch all of that. It's not necessary that you go vegan. Or totally get your eyes blown out with the smoke from this guy here. Whew, smoking. Trying to have a bonfire. Not cooking anything on it, but just, it was really warm today. I'm not really sure why I did it. Just kind of felt like it would be fun, but that's where I'm at. So are you comfortable with who you are? That's a major one. Are you comfortable with who you were? Are you comfortable with the transition? Are you comfortable with who you are now? Do you feel sad, and when you're sad, do you eat? These are all questions that you're going to have to ask yourself. With the absolute immediate and easy delivery of food, it's in our lives, it's everywhere. There's grocery stores everywhere, there's convenience stores everywhere, there's restaurants on just about every urban corner anyways. And so this ease at which we can eat the foods, and especially the foods that are so easy to obtain, are the ones that are the absolute worst for you. Don't have to be vegan to stop eating cheeseburgers and french fries every day. You don't have to do that. So And a lot of that has, before I was like, hey man, that's who I am. I'm a little overweight. And of course that went up, 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 up. That's the thing. You're like, oh man, I'm just 10 pounds overweight, or oh, I'm just 20 pounds overweight. And then it's like, screw it. It's whatever it is. I had a parent that was overweight. I had a grandparent that was overweight. And that's okay. You know what I mean? A lot of it has to do with body type potential, though, too. I mean, if you were never 125 pounds or 114 pounds, who's to say you can get back there? You know what I'm saying? I think this is about manageable steps. This is about, knowing who you are, knowing what you want to be, and making a good dietary plan and making a good exercise plan that involves, 30 minutes of sustained physical activity to boost your cardiovascular system, to burn fat. Don't eat food too late at night. I mean, these are all little things you can do to slim down a little bit. Just to slim down a little bit. 225 to 160. That's all I'm saying. It's pretty easy to say. What's really gosh darn hard to do. But a lot of that has to do with, did you make the first big step? Did you have you made steps beyond those steps? So the first step is I want to do it, have desire to do it. The second step is I'm going to start formulating a plan based on dietary changes and an exercise program. And then the third step after that is, now I've lost a bunch of weight, how do I maintain weight? Right? So I don't keep losing weight. So at some point, am I eating enough carbs, protein, fruits, vegetables, grains, and protein? Am I getting all those things enough sufficient to maintain my weight? And then at some point, do I not? I just don't want to be really thin, but maybe I want to be big and stocky, so that I need, then I'm going to need to have all those fruits that I eat. But then I'm going to have more protein. These are all questions that only you can answer. But a lot of it along the way it's like I've said this before. It's like passion is 1/3, workout is 1/3, and diet is 1/3. So the passion, the ideas, all that stuff, super important. It's kind of what I'm talking about. Once you've made that determination that you want to do it, then you've succeeded to some degree. And then at the point I'm at right now is, how do I maintain that? How do I maintain the weight, the ideal weight I want? How do I maintain his exercises but not overdo it? That's kind of where I've been lately. 114 miles in the last 5 days between the bicycle and running. Maybe that was a little bit too much. It took a complete day off. Made a vegan pizza. It was dang good. Homemade crust, homemade sauce, some veggies I had in the fridge, corn, bell peppers, onions, mango. I know it sounds weird, but it's a mango salsa I had. Then I had some busted up corn chips. I threw it on top. I cooked it in the oven in a heavy skillet pan, so it would create that crust, that you get like when you cook it on the stone on a pizza stone. Turned out really good. And then once you get to this point where you want to kind of like take a picture of what you are and you want to maintain that, or maybe you want to do some other improvements. You want to get bigger, stockier, stronger, more muscular. Then what do? I think at this point, I'm being a little more loose about what I'm eating. Yeah, a little bit more flour. That's the bread. That dough I made is also the same exact I use for making bread. That's in the previous video. It's just white flour, yeast, water, and a smidgen of salt and some of this yeast. Seasoning. Anyways, it's in that video. Traditional Sunday vegan cooking or something. I can't remember what it's called. Check it out. It's a good video. So, if you're interested in this, follow me, please. Still only have 8 followers. Subscribe and like, and have a great day. Peace.